we go. We're finally getting propane delivered. Very excited. They're just kind of leveling off a pad for it. We got the crane hooked up, ready to go. There we go. Almost got the tank set. We're just lowering it in place. Ever. But the propane is here. I am so freaking excited, everybody. Yes. The heater inside the house, guess what? It's not in a 5-gallon tank. Add 2 zeros. That's the amount of propane we have now before we can run out for the heater. That is a nice thought for the winter, you know? We now have heat. The house may be dripping and become a sponge and float away, but at least it'll be warm inside. So check it out. So the trench is still exposed. I guess it's on me to come knock it back. They at least just kind of knock some sand on the top of it because it's UV sensitive like PVC pipe is. And I need to come back in and lift up this berry tape a little bit. So if you're like starting to dig here in the future and somebody forgets this is here or whatever, you'll hit this tape and be like, what? And it says buried gas line below. So you know you should probably stop and maybe look at the fact that there's a propane tank right here, and then look that over here there's like a regulator, you know, and maybe if you can't figure that out, the tape will tell you for sure. So yeah, there's a couple other spots it looks like I gotta go look at. I would have filmed it, but the guys seemed uncomfortable when I was doing so, so I stopped, you know, whatever. No big deal. And yeah, now I come back and kick sand over it. It comes in this trench here that Bia dug just in time over to this regulator here, and it comes up, then it runs down here alongside the skid and over all the way over here to where the, oh wait a minute, why is there a hole drilled in the side of the house? Yeah, that's another story, I guess. But we'll chalk that up to miscommunication, or rather misunderstanding. I didn't catch it in time, people. I now have to plug this. And sadly, a spade bit was used and not a hole saw, so there's no plug for me just to gap up. I know I should probably make them replace the piece of siding or whatever, but I just don't feel like going through that whole thing. Maybe on like my 11th out of 12th payment or something, or on my 12th payment, I'll just short them $30 for siding. Alright, anyways, so we got this pipe coming up here, rigid, through the wall, and then it comes out the other side into another shut-off valve, and then a flex line comes off of that and goes right to the heater, where it is now on heating the house. Now, I have the backhoe / mini tractor backed up right here because I decided I'm gonna dig a T right here, right next to this building, and I'm gonna come up with a mini regulator, and then I'm gonna go through the siding right to that generator that my brother got me. And then, no matter what, if I want to, I don't have to come out here to refuel the generator even. So now we can have heat and power that's pretty much no touch, you know? Just have to say, hey, all my propane's gone, can you please come redeliver some? Now, before you say anything, I do not want to use generators as my main source of power for the long run. I actually want to transition off. However, there are situations where you need to have a generator handy. And that's why I have them. Is because, although I could do without power, I like having my phone being able to charge, and Bianca needs her laptop for work, and, you know, there's reasons to have power. And so now we don't even really have to worry about it. Anyways, as soon as I get this dug. So what's going to happen is I'm going to dig this T trench, stop about right here so I don't go in and cave in and accidentally hit the gas line and blow us all up. And then I'll just cave it in with a shovel. But I'm going to dig from here back and then come right up next to the structure. Shouldn't be that hard, especially because Bianca's gonna dig it. Ha! Alright, so you're now inside the cabin, cabin 0. So, here's the heater. The pilot light's on, see that? And if we look back here, there's a flex line going to a fitting. That's the plumbing. We now have gas that is safe and able to power our heat for the winter.